I'm having a hard time with my pipes lately, mainly getting past the first question. I have a Gannaway bag, and even after seasoning, I still have a hard time. I have a Bannatyne synthetic bag, bare bones. I could put that on, but it's so light, then I'll need to think about moisture. I'm thinking of waiting until the cruise to see what you guys think. Am I being too fussy?
Maybe there's more issues. Yeah, great. Here, I'm starting my timer. So you're not being too fussy, first of all. Your bag should be 100% airtight all of the time, always. You should be able to wear it to space is what we like to say, right? So there's a problem, right? There's a problem with this bag. And it's probably, Jen, with the tie-in. If you've seasoned it properly, which I would assume you have, it's probably something wrong with the tie-in or your flapper valve.
Or cracks.
Or cracks in the stocks. There's got to be something else here because there's no reason a well-made Gannaway should be leaking. It's possible also that it's leaking somewhere on the seam of the Gannaway. There could be an inherent issue. Rule out everything else first. But there's no reason properly seasoned and tied on Bannatyne bag should be leaking. Not Bannatyne, sorry, Gannaway.
Right.
The seasoning should block any holes. So check your seams. When it's inflated, push all on those seams. See if there's anywhere where when you push on it, it makes a little bit of sound. And as you cork it up, also pull on those two outside the tenor and bass stock, pull them into the position that they would normally be in. Sometimes they're airtight when they're sticking out like 1, 2, 3. But as soon as you put the drones in with the cords, that narrows that and puts different stress on it.
Jen, do you use the grommets?
Sometimes it can be leaking there.
Jen, are you on the grommets? No? Okay, yeah.
That's good.
That's good.
But yeah, check your seams. I mean, it's been tied in for years. Great. I mean, check them. That they could be years old and have a problem.
And you may, if your bag is old, it might need to be reprimed as well. I think that's
have you reprimed it, Jen? Good point. You're supposed to do that every year. Primer is what seals up a Gannaway, not the seasoning.
You're thinking it's probably due. Okay.
Oh, then do it. Do that.
So take like a moist, what you need to do is, grab some paper towels and moisten them and kind of wipe the inside of the bag clean, get rid of all whatever seasoning is in there and on there. And then I would leave it out to dry for like 24 hours, like in a nice dry environment, and then do the primer. And do the primer real good and do the Neal test on the primer to make sure the primer gets in every little nook and cranny of that bag. Then you got to let it rest again. And then don't season it yet. Then blow it up and you should find that it's as tight as a football. And don't season it until you know it's already tight.
Right.
Because I feel like
prime it after that too. Like, so save whatever you pour out until you've done that Neal and dry test and check it the next day.
That's really good. So, yes. Good?
Yeah, good question.